Good afternoon, good Friday afternoon. It feels like spring. It's so pretty outside. It's gorgeous. You would think it was made beautiful. Hello, everyone. The delay will go away in a moment. I even reset everything. But when I do it on my desktop, it takes at least 60 seconds for the delay to go away. I hope everyone's doing okay. Give a like. It always is. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. I have stuff to talk about, and I'm going to talk about this. And I wish that I took a picture first. A couple of nights ago, today's Friday, I think it was Wednesday night, I just got on the park. I heard it. I was like, oh. So after I delivered, I took a look, and it was kind of dark, and I was like, well, I'll look tomorrow, and I didn't see anything because I'm going to drive my car until I really can't drive it anymore. My goal was to buy a car outright. I'm going to save best I can and see what I can do. Put the most money down if needed. So I decided to keep this car. And because I'm afraid to go through the car wash because the mirrors might fall off, but they're still on. It still looks nice. I've been wiping down my car after it rains. Keeps it on the clean side. Get the layer of dirt off. All good. Give the wheels a little cleaning. Looks good. It does look clean and good. So the last thing I wanted to do was replace your windshield or pay top dollar. And there was a good chip in it. On the left-hand side of the windshield, bottom left, it was seamless. Well, first of all, I called up my agent, the people I do business with that I got the Progressive from. I have Progressive. This is good to know. And they were going to send me out an hour away. And I'm like, why? It must be about this. They must get a cut from it. It wasn't going to make my life easier. It wasn't more direct. Before I came home, after wiping down my car, I went to the park and I chilled out this morning. Got a little sea air. Even though it was a little gray, it was still nice. I realized Safelite it's literally down the block from where I live. Not on the other side of town, down the block. So I drove there and I walk in and I tell them my deal. And the guy tells me what to do. And I misunderstood him. So I called after I went online to look at my policy online. And I just assumed that I needed to lay out the money and then, either fax or mail in, you scan it, a copy of the receipt, how much it costs, and they'll reimburse you. But they don't do it like that anymore. It's seamless. So when I called him, he goes, just go on the website, file a claim. I said, I thought I had to do it first, then file the claim. He goes, no, we stopped doing that about 5 or 10 years ago. We just answer the questions. First question that pops up, is this about a window damage or windshield? I answered a few more other questions, and I had an appointment for 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's how fast. And when I called the guy to find out, am I doing this right? He was like, well, once you fill it out, you can come right in. We have people available, workers available to take you in right now. I'm like, oh, that's great. So all I did was I signed into my Progressive account. I clicked file a claim. I answered maybe 10 questions. I was done in 5 minutes. I had an appointment. I drove down the street. I went to Safelite, and they fixed my windshield. This all happened within an hour. Can't get more lucky than that. I was really happy. Now, I do drive an older car, a 2007, but I have full coverage. It already paid for itself. And this isn't the first time I used the full coverage for something. Roadside assistance, twice. I like to pay for full coverage. People think I'm a little crazy for that, but see how convenient that was? All I had to do was drive down the street. My windshield's already fixed. Hey, whoever you are, thanks for the thumbs up. I didn't think many people would be on now, but I want to go out in a little while, and I thought I would share a few things. So I suggest any gig app drivers out there, Safelite. Safelite. Worth it, seamless, easy, and if you can have access to your insurance company, which I do, Progressive, just click file a claim. And the first question they asked was, is this about a window damage or windshield damage? And I answered a few questions. I had an appointment already taken care of. And I replaced my windshield wipers, the blades, because the real cheap ones I got didn't even last 2 months. So I definitely suggest that, folks. I know people will watch this later. It is an interesting video and an interesting topic for all rideshare people, food delivery app people, anybody who worked the gig app jobs. So I wanted to share that with you. My agent wasn't making it easier on me. They were going to make it harder on me. You got to take action, guys. If you can do it yourself, do it yourself. That's why I'm studying money. I'm becoming my own financial manager because I just don't trust anyone anymore. I would have had to drive an hour away. I would have had to make an appointment. It would have been a big deal. All I did was drive down the block, and I did it myself online. Done. Some people are bad luck charms. Not happy about that. Why did I open that? Oh, one of my subscribers, she's really cool. She won one of the Amazon Echo Dots. Her name's Kat. Online, her name is Kat. She asked me how, she made a comment, I thought you said you don't like to place orders and wait. But I don't like to place orders and wait at places that I used to work at. A little restaurant. Say you have a staff of 3. They're in the kitchen preparing the place for the customers, and they're expediting, and they're doing side stuff to make sure they're ready for the night. They get the plates out to the customers. Then they're bussing their own tables. And they're / hostess greeters. And they're / answering the phones. And they're / taking regular to-go orders at the restaurant, receives. And now add a responsibility of working the tablets on the counter if they take to-go orders from third-party gig apps. And they're watching the bar, and they're wrapping up food. That bothers me when I place an order and I watch staff members run around and do all those jobs, and I don't leave a tip. Chinese food place didn't faze me at all. I don't tip when I pick up for myself, not at a Chinese food place. I order the food, I go pick it up. That's it. But that's their business model. They're used to that. Now, maybe if it was a special order, special kind of order, I probably would give a tip. But if I pick up lunch once every couple of weeks for myself, I don't give a tip in a Chinese place. So it's a different kind of place that I'm speaking of. Hello, guys. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. It's really appreciated. Even when the people watch later on, it helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it does. It really does. So that's the second thing. Kind of a slow week. I didn't deliver today because I ended up doing a few other things. Working online, touch base with friends, took care of the windshield, cleaned my car a little bit. I'm ready for the weekend. But I am going out in a little while. I'm going to go out about 6:30 and work the night. I don't want to waste my time or energy. I think this weekend's going to be very empty on the road because hysteria has kicked in. Guys, I'm just sharing my opinion about the coronavirus, the COVID-19. I'm not saying that it's not serious. I'm not saying it's urgent. I'm not saying that it's not a serious situation. But I feel they're closing down Long Island. They canceled parades. They canceled main events that thousands of people go to. It's going to be a very odd, different kind of weekend. I'm going to be out there all weekend, and I want to because there's an opportunity to invest very low right now. And if I could get those few extra stocks because I worked a little bit harder one weekend, unexpected, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to be real close to home, and I don't feel people are going overkill. You know, they act as if they're never going to go shopping again, or they're never going to be able to buy a bottle of water again, or they're never going to buy wet wipes again. Let me tell you, last night I went to CVS, and I went to use the ATM machine to take out money from my Visa debit card because I put money in the bank. No, it's free of charge, and I needed batteries. And when I got online, I was like, oh, you got all that stuff behind the counter. It's not in the aisle anymore. She goes, would you like one? It's one per customer. They got it under control. So, well, yeah, I don't really need it. I have a big thing, but I figured just in case. I said, sure, I'll take one. And it was a CVS brand. I said, thank you very much. They can't hurt to be, have a backup. If you take care of yourself, you're clean, don't be right in someone's space. It's okay to communicate and talk with people. It's okay to go out, but be careful. Take precaution. They're taking action. It's I believe the president's on right now claiming a state emergency, a nationwide emergency, but it's to take precaution so we get it under control so more people don't get sick. Don't fall into the trap of being crazed. If you're healthy and you're safe and you have access to everything, just take a step back and, protect yourself and just don't be dumb and, follow the suggestions they are suggesting. They're doing it for a reason because people in close, everything, thousands of people coming together right now is not the smartest thing to do. So don't do it. I'm really happy right now that my last job was at a food store and I worked on top of people and served a lot of customers. I am really happy to be a food delivery driver right now because you can keep a healthy distance. You can wipe your hands, stay on top of it, be smart, still make money. I'm very grateful. I'm healthy. I'm just going to go out and make money. And I'm really blessed. That's how I feel. Use your noodle. Not everyone. And, they already said not everyone's dying from it. You can heal from it. So please don't fall the trap of acting crazy. I mean, I watched this customer in the line after me. I went to the ATM machine after I paid for my batteries and wet wipes, and the customer wanted one of everything. And they said one. And she was like, but they all do a different purpose. She was buying cases of water, piles of paper towels, piles of toilet paper. All the stores are stocked here. Okay, maybe they're limited with wet wipes, but that's why they say one per customer. Come back tomorrow. We'll give you another one. In my market anyway, in my area, it doesn't have to be that hysteria. Hello, Rashi, Lisa, what's going on? Shopper girl, how are you? Good to see you. I didn't think many people would be joining in. I could have waited for the weekend, but, I don't know if I'm going to go live over the weekend, and I wanted to share this information. And it's valuable information, unless something really crazy goes on. Yeah, but now, did they take control? Yeah, things were sold out, but they have it behind the counter. One per customer now. The next batch that is coming in, they're not letting people buy 20 of them. They're getting it under control. Don't stand in people's, space. Don't keep a healthy distance. Don't overly touch things. If you're touching too much, use a wet wipe or disinfectant spray. So don't fall that trap. People are losing it. I'm really happy I could kind of step back and be alone because I'd rather just work and not fall the trap of hysteria. Like just to babble, just stop. Take it easy. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. So that's that. Those are 3 things I wanted to talk about. I'm going to listen to some videos when I'm out and about. It's a beautiful day. But I did want to share with all the rideshare people, food delivery app gig people, Safelite saved me a lot of money. A lot of agita, a lot of time, a lot of money. And I'm really grateful that I have full coverage because it covered it. 0 deductible. Paid in full, baby. And 5 minutes online, I submitted my data. And I was down the street getting my car fixed. Done. And they made an upsell. I said, yeah, you could change my blades. Wanting us to leave the food by the door. I did buy a box of gloves just for the customer's peace of mind. Oh, very good. That's really good. Great idea. I think this weekend, because of what's going on, I have a feeling I'm going to be very busy. And this is an opportunity that I could buy a few more stocks next week. That's how I see it. That's it. Pay my bills, plan for the future, and make good money this weekend and work online and work on my home. Safelite. And I couldn't, he was like, we did that like 5 or 10 years ago. We don't reimburse people anymore. It's done seamlessly online. I'm like, yeah, thank you for your help, sir. Meanwhile, my agent wanted to send me an hour away to some other company. I'm sure it has something to do with they receive money for that. So if you have Progressive, go to hit a claim if you ever have a chip in your windshield. Or they said if you have 3 or less chips in your windshield, I guess there's a limit to how many times you can do it. And they did ask if you have any problems with your windows. Maybe windows crack and stuff like that. That's never happened to me. But I didn't want it to get out of hand because I know this will be the last year that I have this car. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I didn't want to replace the window. I was like, God, I hope it works. But it was $160 without having any coverage. And then tax, and then I would have gotten the blades. It probably would have been $180-something. With tax, $190-something. So full insurance paid for itself already. Second time around, and twice in the past year and a half, I've used the roadside assistance with Progressive. They made it easy for me to get my car. Within 15 minutes, my car was on a flatbed twice and down the street at my mechanics. It's called, you're paying for a service. It's convenience. I really like Progressive. They give you a discount for each year that after so many years when you do business with them. And if you take the online course every 3 years, you get more of a discount. And soon I'll be in a position. I guess I could do it, but I'm just a little nervous yet. Do an automatic withdrawal to pay your bill, but maybe when I get my next car, I'll be more confident and more in a better financial. I was happy I even paid it. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe I made it. They're opening up a clinic in New Rochelle so you can chat if you have anything. Yep. Because if you nip it in the bud early and follow suggestions to take care of yourself, you're going to be okay. The professionals who know about the virus know exactly what to do. They know how to tell you how to take care of yourself to get better. That's a good thing. If people aren't sure or if they're afraid, I heard on the radio in my area, even if you don't have health insurance, there's a place that you can go to and it's $20. You go online, you answer a few questions, and they take you in, because not everybody has health insurance. They would rather see you get care instead of making more people sick. And usually those are the people who need to go to their jobs. They need to earn a paycheck. If they withdraw from working, they have financial hardship. So they're doing the right thing. Follow lead. The professionals know what to do. That's really good to know. Way to go. Yeah, check it. Exactly. I agree. Check it. Well, thank you for joining in. Thank you for the likes, guys. Really appreciate it. Can't believe I said all that in 21 minutes. Thank you for joining in. I really do appreciate it. Any likes help with if you're watching on the replay, any likes help with the YouTube algorithm. And you never know, maybe I'll go live over the weekend. It felt right now before I head out. I'm going to make coffee, have a snack. I'm going to go out and make some money tonight. I did work online. And some family plans were canceled. So now I'm not going to wait to update stuff online about where I'm headed. I was holding off because I wanted to not have anything prevent me from doing whatever I want to do. Freedom. But now, since things changed, I'm going to push ahead online. And when I take action, I'll share that here with you too. Because it's all about independent contracting jobs, freelancers. We're all in it to win it. Freedom. No, success really is freedom. Still going to work. But I can work on my own timetable, my own terms, which is nice. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much. Oh, and I did work on a page, and I'm going to upload it. And it's going to be updating the I View It content. So check out MyIncomeJob.com. And I'm going to continue to update it. Lots of free information over there. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining in. I really do appreciate it. Have a good weekend, guys. Hope you make a lot of money on this Friday night. Beautiful out. It's going to be a nice night being out tonight. And I'm going to be listening to all your videos. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, Rideshare. I will. I'm hoping to work 6:30 to 10. $80. That's what I'm shooting for. Realistic goal. See you later. Bye.